Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for tuning in with Alexandra Mohin, your realtor. I'm happy that you're joining me today, and I hope that this information once more is going to be helpful for you. Before we go directly into the topic that I will be talking about, I wanted to give you or share with you a little bit of my background experience and my background professional experience, I mean. Because I believe that when you're going to hire a real estate agent and you're wanting to sell your home, you're basically transferring over to that person one of your most important assets or family investments, and that is your home. You want to make sure that the person that you're going to be doing this transaction with is a reliable person, trustworthy, someone with a track record, someone that most important of all is going to help you reach your goal of selling your home. So I've been licensed since the year 2000. That means I've been serving buyers and sellers for the past 16 years, helping their transaction be a little bit more smoother, making things easier for them, helping foreign investors as well. I basically also hold a bachelor's in international business, and I've had the opportunity to travel to many places where I've been able to interact with multicultural backgrounds. And believe it or not, maybe you think that it's not so important, but we're here in Miami, and it doesn't take much to know that once you go, for example, to Dolphin Mall, you know that you're dealing with so many people from different backgrounds. Florida's, Miami specifically talking, is a international platform for visitors. So when you have this possibility of understanding the way people think or why people behave according to their culture, it makes it easier to negotiate and makes it easier to understand and help people as well. The reason why I also share this is because the past weeks several homeowners have contacted me interested in selling their homes, and well, this is the opportunity for you to know a little bit more about me, have a better insight, and obviously hire me as your agent. We're going to be talking about how to avoid the mistake of not hiring a realtor when selling your home. Well, when you decide to sell your home, the first thing that you do is you go buy a for sale by owner sign, very similar to the one that I have right here, that red and white sign. Yeah, for sale by owner. And you go buy it and you put it right there, right in front of your yard. And then you start creating hope and expectancy, thinking, okay, well, now I'm going to go in and just start waiting for those calls to start coming in and people to start contacting me to see my house. Within the next 30 days, most likely I will have a contract and I will move on with my life. That sounds really pretty, but reality is another thing. There's going to be three types of people that will be visiting your home, or that will create traffic towards your property. One of them, guess who it is? 90% of the time, it's real estate agents. Yes, just like you heard it, real estate agents, just like me. Every time we see a for sale by owner sign, we're just seeing an opportunity to make a deal and to offer your property to one of our pre-approved buyers. So most of the times you will have realtors calling you, inquiring about your home. That's one. The second type of person that you will have, coming or contacting you for your home will be unapproved or unqualified buyers. Just like you heard it. Buyers that are not qualified. Most of the times are your neighbors that they just want to have a quick peek in your house to see if your house is prettier than theirs, if it's bigger or smaller than theirs, and guess what? They may be looking towards becoming your next competitor. Yes. And I tell you by experience, many times that I've held open houses, I have neighbors coming in, oh yeah, well, we're probably thinking of selling our home, probably 2-3 months down from now. We just wanted to have an idea. They're just being curious and finding out if they can become your future competitor. Then we have the third type, which I don't mean to scare you with this, but I think it's very important for you to understand that when you put a for sale by owner sign, you're exposing the safety of your family. Yes, just like I said it, you're gonna have intruders. You know, once you put that for sale by owner sign, somebody will call you. They can be an unqualified buyer, they can be a realtor, but what happens if that person that is calling is an intruder and says, you know, are you the seller? Yes, I'm interested in, you know, looking at a house. At what time can I pass by? Oh, well, you say, yes, you can pass by actually at 6. Guess what? You just told that person that no one is home. Or even worse, you're telling that person that you're not home, but maybe your kids are home, or maybe your wife is home alone. So at the end of the day, for, you know, saving a couple $1,000s, is it worth, you know, exposing the safety of your family? Not sure about that. Okay, but I am going to tell you that there are more benefits of working with a real estate agent than not. And what are these benefits? There's 5 things that you should take in consideration that are going to help you when you decide to work with a real estate agent. One of them is pricing guidance. Okay, did you know that the first 30 to 60 days are the most important to market your home? I don't know if you knew that, but I'm sharing that with you right now. Have you ever seen in your neighborhood a house that has been for 3, 4, 5 months in the market, and then you start talking maybe with your spouse, you start saying, something must be weird wrong with that house. It's been there so long, it hasn't even sold. Maybe it has termites, or maybe it has a roof problem. And you know, you start creating all these wrong ideas why the property hasn't sold. And many times it's not because the property has an issue. It's many times because it's priced incorrectly. And when you have a wrong price, well, you know, buyers are also getting educated and they're doing their homework, and they know that your property is overpriced and you're not going to have hardly traffic going to your home. So definitely that's where we come in as agents. I know nowadays there's a lot of marketing tools like Zillow, Trulia, where you could get, you know, your home value, but these are just estimates. The true value comes when we come in, we see your property, the inside conditions, and we give you our professional opinion. You cannot compare 2 homes. Each one is a 3-bedroom and 2-bathroom, and this one has upgrades, and this other one does not have upgrades. Do you think they're going to sell the same? Of course not. And that's where we come in, and that's where, you know, you can value our work. That's pricing guidance. Then we have market knowledge. Yes, I do this 100% of my time. As you see, I was just in a business lunch, you know, networking, professional networking in the commercial industry, you know, commercial real estate. And, you know, maybe one of you, if you're looking at it, you know who you are. Thank you for the lunch. And I'm sure we're going to be doing some business. But anyway, you know, we're constantly in this market. We're always seeking for opportunities. We're networking. I've been so long in the industry that you already know, you know, who I can do business with. I know what agents are reliable, what agents are trustworthy, if that agent's gonna make my seller lose time or not. And it's like everything. You get to know people in the industry. You get to network. You know, hey, I just got this listing. You know, do you have anybody? Oh, yes, actually, I got a buyer looking for it. We're networking. Why? Because we've been long enough in the industry to do this. Okay? So we're not just using our sphere of influence. We're using all the years of experience, in my case, 16 years of experience, networking and promoting your property. Okay. Besides that, we have access to many tools that maybe you don't have. Okay. For example, we have access to the MLS, which basically will tell us on a constant actual time frame when a property just became available, when a property just went under contract, or sometimes we can even find out the same day when a property just basically you know, the contract fell through, and I can call one of the buyers and say, hey, you know that property you liked? It just came available again. Do you want to put a contract on it? Oh, yes, of course. Let's move forward. The same things happen for the sellers. You know, recently, one of the transactions that I closed, when he decided to sell his home, it was the only home in that neighborhood. All of a sudden, 4 or 5 other homes popped up. Then it took a little while. Then all those homes started selling, and his became the only available one. Guess what? We were able to do a cash deal because there was nothing else available. And I was constantly monitoring the market, giving them reports, and you can take advantage of this information, updated information. The other benefit you're going to have with working with a real estate agent is the negotiation skills. Now, I know that many sellers out there are always thinking, okay, let me see how I can get this real estate agent to just charge me a 4% commission, 2% to represent me, and the other 2% to for the buyer, for the listing agent that is going to represent the buyer. Now, you tell me, if that real estate agent that you're hiring does not have any problem whatsoever to come down on their commission, do you think they're serious about the profession? Just like they don't have no problem bringing down their commission from a 6 to a 4%, they're going to use the same skills to negotiate the price of your property. They will not budge to try to sell your property for whatever price there is. They're not going to fight to get you the best price or the best the best business deal that there is, that's possible. You know, so you want an agent that is aggressive, that has great negotiation skills, that is gonna really do their due diligence and is going to fight for your interest and is always gonna try to get the best deal for you. You want an agent like that. Then one of the last things that I do think that is extremely important is paperwork. Okay, you get a contract. Okay, you get an offer. Then you get a contract. Now what? Do you understand the terms of that contract? Do you know that one little mistake can cost you thousands of dollars and can put on hold the sale of your property? Why would you want to sell, do the work yourself and sell your property for less? Because I can tell you one thing for sure. When somebody passes by your house and they see that for sale by owner sign, guess what? They know that you're not paying a commission and they're going to throw you a lowball offer. That's what they're going to do. So let's say you're selling your house for $400,000. Guess what? They're probably going to throw you an offer for $350,000 or maybe for $380,000. Or probably less, because they know you're not paying a real estate commission. But when they see a real estate sign out there, they know that they better be careful, because maybe you as a seller are going to get offended, or the realtor is going to basically ignore their offer unless they come up with what you're expecting. So to conclude this presentation, I would tell you, why do the work yourself and sell for less when you can hire a real estate agent like me, get the best of your deal, make the most money out of it, not having the hassle, not exposing your family to safety issues, having someone with experience deal with all the paperwork, and just coming to the closing with a happy face and getting your check or your wire transfer. I truly invite you to consider this information. If you're thinking of selling, remember to contact me, Alexandria Monge, your realtor. My number is 786-344-5411. Or you can also text me. You can email me, alexandriamonge, M-O-N-G-E, @gmail.com. And believe me, I will return your call immediately. If I'm on the other line, I will always send you a text replying, I'm busy, I'll get back to you. I'm not like those agents that just simply reply, text, please do not call. I mean, I don't even know why would you be in a real estate business if you're thinking that way, right? So tune in with me next Wednesday again, same time, same day, Wednesday at 2 p.m. And I hope that this has been helpful. If you have any comments, please share them. If you have anyone that you know that is interested in selling, forward this video to them. I'm sure they'll get the best out of it. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye-bye.